welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
Oh, what's going on? I don't even recognize this other person on this screen. It's been so long.
For real. For real,
What?
man.
So when did you say our last show was together?
I think it was June or July. It was, I think, during Friday the 13th review series. So,
wow.
yeah, I think it was around week 6. No, fuck you. Yeah, because I think you were like around the same, doing the kill ranking the same week. So, yeah, since
wow,
whatever week Friday the 13th part 6 was for the giant Friday the 13th review summer special, that was too big. It was too big. It was it was a big one.
It was a big one.
Still recovering from that, dude.
It was so big that put two of you guys out of commission for a while. You and Robbie took a step back from the YouTube game. You started to come back. Robbie, I don't think he came back yet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, kind of teased the idea of a return to collaboration with the guy, so see what comes of that.
Good stuff. So obviously, with you on your hiatus, we never got to talk about Halloween, like always, because that's all anybody ever talks about. And this show was actually your idea. You wanted to do kind of what would we do after a movie ended? What would our sequel be? And being that it just was Halloween, we figured why not go with, of course, Halloween 1978 and do our little version of what would happen after that to create our own little sequel. I can't promise anybody watching that they're going to be any good, but we're going to give it a shot and throw some ideas out there.
If we're lucky, we'll be better than what Rick Rosenthal made. So, we'll see.
Whoa. Throwing some shots at Halloween, too.
There's only one Halloween 2 I care about.
No, I forgot. You're one of those people.
Yes, I am one of those people.
He's one of those people.
It's been that long, folks.
He's one of those people.
It's been that long, folks.
Marvel's What If But Horror. Sign me up. Of course, Brett. Of course. I haven't. I'm a little rusty at this. I don't remember. I did a live show maybe, 2 weeks ago, I think. Maybe. Last week I took off, so I think it was 2 weeks ago. Watched Scream with Brett. So that was an easy one. I didn't have to do anything. So now we have to come up with ideas.
I did not watch along, but I did watch Scream that same night with you guys.
Scream is
I was there, but I wasn't, It really is. I appreciate it more every time I watch it. I'll make fun of it when I'm not watching it, but when I watch it, it's no jokes. Don't throw shade.
The hard thing is it's really hard to differentiate it from Scary Movie, obviously, because they're like the best parody ever. So it's really hard to separate the two films from one another, and I don't know if I ever can or will.
Yeah, when Shannon and I were watching it, it was there'd be parts where we just kind of look at each other. It's shut up. No, you shut up. Because we both know why we're smirking. We're smirking because of stupid, scary movie. Love it.
Yeah, not whenever I watched it with Brett, we weren't even quoting Scream. We were quoting Scary Movie because it leaves that much of an impression on you after watching it.
Oh, yeah.
But
and it's same thing with I Know What You Did Last Summer. You can't watch that and not think Scary Movie. It's
we hit a boot.
It's tarnished that period of horror, man.
Yeah, it's
not
rough.
in an entirely bad way, but
yeah, it's rough. But like I said, we're going to talk about what we would do for a sequel to the original Halloween 78. And I'm pretty sure we already know how it ends, but I'll play a clip just in case nobody remembers
There
for
we
some
go.
reason. Here we go. Fantastic. I would have played longer, but I don't want to get taken off again. So that's all we get.
Right.
We know that Dr. Loomis goes down there and he is gone. That's the way it was always intended to be.
And that's a good place to leave it, because I don't know about you, but my idea would be to kind of really pick up exactly from that moment, just like they did in 81.
Yep.
Because it only makes sense. Maybe there could be a time jump at a later point, like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 did. But part of me wants to see a little more elaboration on the realization that Michael's no longer there.
Yes.
So, you get the little empty stare by Donald Pleasance, beautifully delivered.
Yes.
It was the boogeyman. As a matter of fact,
it was. And he's gone. And he's gone.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, what would happen there, I guess we could just jump right into this, or is there any more stuff you want to take care of before we get?
No, you could dive right in.
All right, yeah. So I'm thinking we want to see Loomis go down there. He sees it. He's looking, sees little. I don't know. We don't want a full lawn, because that wasn't a full lawn. So he's looking at the sort of dead grass. Maybe sees blood, depending on how the light's hitting it. I'm not trying to focus too much on the cinematography here, but but no, he notices Michael's gone, obviously, and because we all know Sheriff Brackett wasn't too far away.
Yes,
you hear his car speeding down the block, and you got Loomis kind of looking both ways just before Brackett pulls up. And Brackett's pretty much out of his car before it stops. He's in that kind of a sort of frantic state of mind. So he's out like, what the hell happened here? What the hell happened? It's gone. The evil is gone. And I'd be an asshole to not include I shot him 6 times. We got to put that.
You have to.
But, you got that. Where the hell is he? What happened? And talks about how he shot him 6 times. The evil's gone. And then you got Lori, who's still in a state of shock. She just kind of slowly comes toward the front door of the Doyle house. And this is the point where she's noticing that Michael's gone, because she didn't know that. For all she knew, he was laying on the ground. But she sees that he's gone. She sees the tension between the sheriff and the doctor. She collapses in the doorway crying. Like she's like Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 5 right now. She just can't talk, won't talk. But like I figure from there, like, just kind of do the tableau thing, where you just kind of pull back and just jump right into the credits. Again, this is probably the most generic part of my Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Is the opening. Kind of take a little bit of the greatest hits of Halloween 2 and, jazz it up, rip off Halloween 1 with the pullback. Jump to the jack-o'-lantern. I figure we've got the technology. We could just go right into the eyeball of the same jack-o'-lantern and just kind of get more fire going on. I don't know. But I figured the jack-o'-lantern with the black background's got to be part of it. But the OG one, where he's got the little slit from the nose to the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's basically all I've got for opening right now. But what were you thinking? What should Michael be doing at this point?
That's the thing. So, obviously, in the new trilogy, in Kills, it doesn't actually show him getting up off the ground or where exactly he went immediately following the fall. I guess I really wouldn't want to see apprehended that quickly. Obviously, that would just that's too quick, especially because the
Yeah.
only cop that would be there obviously would be Brackett. So that would really, I don't think the one dude's going to take him into custody like that. I definitely agree that Dr. Loomis, instead of how he runs downstairs in Halloween 2 alone, obviously he maybe helps Lori down, tries to, they do have a landline. So try to call anybody on the landline, try to maybe get a hold of Brackett. Definitely,
Right.
definitely to get an ambulance there of some sort,
Like,
but as they're like loading Lori into the ambulance or whatever, they show in the back as the red and blue lights kind of flicker, lights up Michael's mask standing in the back,
oh,
by the bushes or whatnot. Definitely a play on, his emergence from the blue light in the hallway, but it would be a different kind of setup in the background. I think that would be a nice way to show that he's still there.
yeah.
And he's watching everything. He's aware. He's aware of everything that's going on. And that's, I don't know. I don't really want to make the whole movie in the hospital, because then that would be exactly like Halloween 2. So maybe, like you said, a time jump might be a good thing. But then then the question comes in, where does Myers go
Exactly.
for the time in between the time jump? So that'd be something to think about. But definitely want to show, like I said, show him in the lights to show that he's still there. And then all you hear is, there's no sound except for his breathing. And then that's when the credits come on. Like you said, got to be the old school pumpkin, since it is going to come off of the first one. And I wouldn't update the theme at all. I'd keep it the exact same. Stick with that originality. And then in the end, that'd be the end of the intro. Oh no, you turned into a robot. Uncle Filthy, no. Looks like Filthy froze up. This Halloween talk just got him so flustered that he just froze up solid. We'll check. Well, let me see. We'll wait and see if he comes back. Okay, he's out. So what's going on, everybody? Until he comes back, welcome to FACCI'S Cinema, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't noticed, the channel has blown up for me over the past couple of weeks. Definitely having a really good time doing what I'm doing. Definitely tried to improve the quality with the new camera, the mic, trying to get better lighting. I'm trying to do the best I can to upgrade the viewing experience. Obviously, I'm not one of the big boys. Obviously, I don't get the crowds. Johnny Styles, what's up, buddy? I don't get the crowds that most people do. I think that's one thing that people, you know what I mean? They tend to focus on the big boys, McRae, Drum Dums, Wham. That people really don't pay attention too much to the little guy. Myself, Filthy, my boys at Good Real Hunting, House of the Living Dead. Like, we get some attention, but we don't get a majority of it, because they're going to the big boys for their entertainment. And once they watch their videos, they don't really care what we have to say. So I think we got to get these people on our side, switch them over to the little guy side for a while, and come hang out with us, because I think we're lots of fun. But look who's back. Filthy, my boy, is back.
Okay. Is it back?
It looks like he's back.
Uh-oh. Okay. Am I back? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
You're good now, I think.
Okay, so we are back.
Are we bringing back John Carpenter?
I totally would. Of course, making him direct would be. I don't know. He would have had no interest at this point in his career, especially
True.
if we're going off of late 70s
Yeah.
setup here. But yeah, I think mostly we could rule out Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode. She was just a mishap, and Michael's moving on. I'm thinking he would want to maybe chase Loomis now. It's like, hey, you kind of interfered with what I'm trying to do. Now I'm coming for you, buddy.
Nice.
So figure if he's going after Loomis doesn't know this, so Loomis is still pursuing Michael. So there's like a cat and mouse within a cat and mouse chase. I think that would be like on a psychological level, maybe an interesting little direction to take it.
We're going Silence of the Lambs style. Jeez.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fuck! I didn't even think about that.
Nice. We're gonna get Anthony Hopkins in this one, right? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Get a young Anthony Hopkins as fucking the new Gary Hunt. One of them was Annie. Instead of that, it'd be like, Lee, I was over at the Doyle house. No, the Wallace house. I was over at the Wallace house, Lee.
One of them was
three
Annie.
bodies. One of them was Annie, and she was naked.
Looks like she just got done eating dinner with fava beans. Very delicious.
She didn't get pumped by Paul.
If you're wondering, she did not have sex.
Smelling her, Paul was not there.
She's still a virgin.
I don't think Annie was a virgin.
No way. Michael would have let her go.
No way in hell. No way in hell Annie was a virgin, dude.
Paul.
But then again, Nancy Loomis was 30, so maybe I'm reading the actress, but not the character.
That's crazy. So she was 30, but Jamie Lee Curtis was really like 17.
Yeah, I think Jamie Lee was like 20, but yeah, PJ and Nancy were like 30 almost.
They did look kind of old for high school kids.
Yeah, Hollywood is a weird and interesting place.
They'll probably get some late 20s, early 30-year-olds to play us.
Yeah. Fucking A.
So we're definitely having Dr. Loomis, 100%.
Yeah, because kind of watching the movies back and forth, you notice there's a lot of gravitas missing from the later films that don't include Donald Pleasance because he, died during Halloween 6, which, Halloween 6 is Halloween 6.
You love it.
But that I fucking adore that. But you're really missing a lot of that from H2O, which I am starting to slowly come around to. I don't love it, but I don't hate it as bad as I used to. But I'm working
I'll accept
on it. We're working on it.
I'll accept it.
But Resurrection, dog shit. But yeah, his presence is like just one of those things that I think elevated the first 5 movies, and even on the first 5 movies that he was in. So the first 5 Michael films. Glad I was able to hand it out. That I was fucking my words up too bad.
He snuck in Halloween 3, didn't he? I knew he was in there somewhere. Damn you, Michael!
Where is Dr. Chalice? Dr. Chalice, where are you?
Loomis. Michael Myers isn't in this one, buddy. Damn it!
Where'd he go?
Poor Michael. Ellie Cornell.
Bert has a what if.
What's
here in the comments?
I got a what if. What if Judith Myers killed Michael Myers and Judith becomes the Shape? What? Like in the beginning of the movie instead?
I fucking she turns the night. Like I could see
the night she comes home. Ooh.
So ooh. Oh,
The night she
but
came.
no. But yeah, dude, like that's not bad. Like that totally would flip the premise though. Like where instead, now I haven't seen The Babysitter, so maybe this is what that is. But instead of the guy stalking the babysitters, maybe it's about a fucking babysitter who snaps and kills the little bastards.
What?
Like because I figured that's where the direction it would go with the what if Judith did that. Like, because she was supposed to be monitoring Michael, keeping an eye on him.
So,
And if she was the one to kill him, like, I don't know, Brett.
that's a weird
man.
question, man.
Like, I could see it, but
I ain't feeling
it. That hurts Halloween though. It's like I could fuck with every other Halloween film, like just go in there and want to change shit,
but not
the original one. The original one, I can't go back and fuck with it. Like I could watch it over and over, but
yeah. We're not answering your question, Brett. So
I tried to humor it, but it would definitely change the movie. That's all I could definitively say, Brett.
I ain't feeling it. We got too many Myers around, so like you can't switch it up now.
That's true.
He's a legend.
Michael Myers is fucking dead.
He's dead. Look at his haircut.
Look at his haircut. I like his barber. Mom, we go to the same barber.
His mom's hair was similar. I'll give it that.
That whole family had the same haircut because Michael's hair almost was fucking hanging down over his fucking forehead in H2O. It's not a slight against the film, it's just a slight against the masks.
Oh, I will say I love H2O, but the multiple masks are really bother me now. They didn't bother me when I was younger because I didn't really pay attention, but now
it really is distracting.
If somebody's watching it for the first time and they're like, "Wait a minute, is that a different Mike? Wait, is that the same guy that was there before? He looks different. No, same guy. Okay." And then 4 different masks, including the CG one, dude. Just stick with one.
Yeah,
it's really not that hard. I understand they shot some of it before, and then they had to freaking go back because they hated the mask, and then they shot all the close-up shots with the new mask and kept the old shit in. They should have just fucking refilmed the whole thing with the one mask and go from there.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, real quick, I gotta say, the thing about the H2O masks, that almost makes the Ghost of Ben Tramer mask in Halloween 4 seem like a totally forgivable, no harm, no foul situation. Like, seriously.
The what? The mask at the school.
Yeah. The Ben Tramer ghost mask, I like to call it. I think someone else fucking started calling it that, but I can't remember who. So, I'm borrowing the credit here for the meantime.
Right before they go outside, and then the stupid rednecks ask the dumbest question ever: "Where's he at?
Where is he?
Inside. Where?
Where?
No,
God,
no, the McDonald's down the street. Where do you think he is? Stupid ass question.
Man.
Where?
Dude, very much. And the whole goddamn Cape Fear situation too. I'm just gonna hang on to the bottom of this truck here.
It's impressive.
It really is. I mean, with those hockey pads that he was able to hold on to that with the hockey pads on and not get scraped on the fucking ground.
It's impressive.
Fucking dude.
Oh no, that wasn't. Damn it, that was eliminated from the H2O timeline. I was gonna say that I could see where he gets the strength from then, because he already did it once before.
I feel like he has done it in the. I'm trying to think of a place in the Thorn timeline where he could have done that.
Maybe in the barn scene in part 5, he could have been like hanging up on the barn and then just dropped down by holding onto the top rafter.
That is true.
but his
That is
mask
true.
would have interfered. So
I guess holding on, holding on to the axles on the truck, I guess, is close enough because they for real again.
yeah.
Stupid but effective.
Johnny Styles says, I watched the 4K in black and white this October, and it looked amazing. I want an official black and white cut now, but with a few things on screen in color, like the pumpkins, the mask, and what little blood there is. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that kind of almost giving it a sort of a Sin City vibe almost.
I was just going to say that. Kind of like the
Really?
Halloween Kills new Blu-ray. Got a Sin City vibe on the cover.
Oh,
It looks good.
for real.
I don't think I've ever even asked you about this. What did you like, Kills?
Oh, dude, for the most part, I absolutely did. I was fucking having like a fanboy orgasm like multiple times throughout the film. It's like Shannon was sitting there and she's like sort of a casual Halloween fan.
Yeah.
So she's like, this is cool. Like Michael's kind of acting like Jason. I'm like, but did you see that? That's Charles Cyphers, though. Forget about what Michael's doing. That's Charles Cyphers.
No.
It's like these. But yeah, no, on the whole, I really did enjoy the film. I have a few little things that I would have done differently or not done at all.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind the hospital scene that everyone hates. Because sure, it was absolutely unnecessary to put in.
Yes.
It was unnecessary. But the way it just kind of takes your emotions and puts it somewhere else for a second, it just adds to the whole sort of chaotic nature of what they're trying to go for in that movie. So just for the chaos and the way they were able to manipulate your emotions, I thought that was pretty cool. And
because we're not used to that kind of emotion in a Halloween movie, so
oh, not at all.
It was definitely a 180 from what we're used to getting. So throw a little tear jerk moment in there amongst the chaos, and it was different. I'll say that it was sad for sure.
Yeah, but I really did like Karen's sort of change of character. She's kind of able to come back and sort of redeem her bitchy nature that was so prevalent and really aggravating in the first Gordon Green trilogy.
It was rough.
And Cameron too, I think, had a nice little turnaround. I felt like we didn't get enough time to really get to redevelop and redeem Cameron, but I'd say his efforts were enough to sort of give him that redemption.
I agree with you. I know Destiny's a huge fan and believes he did redeem himself, but I kind of agree with you. He didn't really have enough screen time to do that much. I mean, he called the cops and ambulance for Hawkins, which obviously was cool. That was a good thing of him to do. But other than that, what did he really didn't do nothing. He went to the hospital to get Allison to tell him that they're going to hunt Michael, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
He didn't really do this isn't like he defended Allison against Michael at all. Michael beat the shit out of him. Like a PlayStation cheat code. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right, left, down, up.
Yeah, that was fucking brutal, man. But yeah, it was cool though, like especially seeing a lot of these legacy characters brought back again. I just feel like a lot of them didn't get a lot of time to really develop. Like It was fun to watch them. It's like, hey, they're back. But
cool.
Hey, we're this far into the movie now. What the hell's going to come of it all now?
Nothing.
But like, I don't know if I mostly enjoyed it, but the things that I don't like, it's not that I hate these aspects of the film, but they just kind of upset me and really confuse me. Like, how am I supposed to feel about this? Because I know they're throwing a lot of this in here for a lot of us hardcore Halloween fans, but the casual audiences are going to be distracted by it. We're distracted by the fact that they're distracted. It's unorganized chaos.
Yeah, because they're just like, oh, who's that guy? Oh, what's he from? The first movie. Oh, okay. Then here comes the next legacy character. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's so-and-so. She's from the first movie. Oh, well, what is she doing? it's fan service for us, which is cool, but it just adds a lot of questions for everybody else.
Yeah.
Wayne Gotke says, Matt, what did you think of the Loomis attempted execution attempt of Michael and H. Kills? I liked everything in the flashback except that. It seemed cringeworthy. Pretty much just added to give Hawkins some, I don't know, kind of make it was his fault. So they just added that little bit. Other than that, it
really adds weight to Hawkins' sort of character arc that I think we're going to really see kind of come to fruition more in the Halloween Ends. But I mean, it's not uncharacteristic of Loomis. I mean, yeah, it's kind of goofy, but I don't know. They could have left it out, but I don't think it would have really aided Hawkins as a character.
True.
It's a tough call, man.
Yeah, because that whole scene whenever he was talking to Laurie wouldn't even be there at all because he wouldn't have the story to tell because that wouldn't exist. So it's pretty much like you said. It was just thrown in there to build Hawkins' backstory up even more and to give it some meaning. So
yeah, and I think Hawkins, like, I'm really glad that he fucking survived Halloween.
Thank God.
2018, like, because he was one of the best parts, and I think he's going to bring something really cool to the table in Ends. Hopefully, bring something cool to the table in Ends. Since we can't get Tommy destroying the boogeyman, maybe we can get Hawkins taking Michael out.
They're going to be married. Laurie and Hawkins.
I'm 1,000% sure that fucking Karen is Hawkins' daughter. Because
you think?
If I remember correctly, they did not interact in 18.
No, so they didn't.
So that was something I was just kind of starting to feel, and just the way their chemistry was sort of given a little more volume in the hospital room scene.
Interesting.
Like y'all were a failed relationship. Maybe you're one of the failed marriages. Just maybe.
I don't know. I hope they get together though. I like them. Their chemistry is really good, I thought. Johnny Styles says, I like how the Mask and Kills keeps getting better with all the damage. Makes me really want an H5 reboot. Imagine Michael caught halfway on fire before falling into the water. A better mask with damage plus a better plot. That would be cool. Because
maybe that's where the Nick Cage effect came from. Maybe it was the heat just kind of expanded the latex.
Not the chubby Nick Cage Part 5 mask.
God.
Which is right. That ugly thing. God, that mask is hideous.
Yeah.
I think, well, maybe we'll get after Ends is over down the road. Maybe after part 4, something like that.
Like, I'm not a big proponent of going in and George Lucasing things.
Yeah.
But I feel that's something that they should go in and give the special edition treatment to, is just kind of go in there and make it, like, digitally remodify it to be a damaged version of the goofy Data mask from Halloween 4.
Anything. He has a big ass neck. Why is his neck so large? It never tucked in.
It's sad. That's how I feel when I wear mine. Like, mine's sort of like the 78-81 mask.
You feel like,
and like it. I don't know what it is. Maybe my neck's just not long enough, but it's like the neck on that mask is just fucking ridiculously large on my neck. So I have to like fucking fold it in the back all stupid.
Tuck it in.
It's like, like I'm there cursing inside the mask like, oh fuck, I feel like Don Shanks over here. Shut.
Look at that guy, Mommy. He doesn't have his mask tucked in. What a loser.
I got the fucking George Wilbur pot belly on top of it all, so it's like I'm all throwing trilogy over here.
I'm not wearing hockey pads. Oh, the hockey pads. True. He probably didn't need them. He didn't need them at all.
Oh so
no, they probably should redo that one without the hockey pads.
They probably gave him the hockey pads because he might have had that H6 pot belly back in '88.
So they just wanted him to be beefed up like a.
It's like your gut comes out okay, but your pecs don't come out as far as your gut.
Put the
Get
pads
hockey
on.
Pads.
Put the pads on.
It's like, let's not just train you and make you lose the gut. No,
Nope.
just cover it up.
Nowadays they'd probably make you train like that, like you said. They wouldn't just be like, "Oh, do this or do that."
Well, for real.
Back in the day, though, they ain't got time for that.
They didn't realize how much horror fans actually gave a fuck about little things like that back then.
Now it's a really big deal.
Yes. It's like, why is Michael's fucking suit given a damn gas station logo on the shoulder? He's never had that.
Wait, he had that?
No.
Oh, I was like, I missed it all this time? Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. He got a new suit. That's where he bolted around the building real quick to get a new suit. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
All right. Let's see. Wayne, like your question there, do you think that we will get a definitive death of Michael in Halloween Ends or another ambiguous ending? I mean, there will be a new timeline after Ends anyway. So, I think there is potential to see a real death for Michael at the end of Ends. I don't doubt that they are going to... There's no doubt in my mind that they're going to pick the franchise up again in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, yes.
But I think our likelihood of getting a definitive Michael death is a real likelihood. I wanted, honestly, to see Tommy carry on into Ends and be the one to take Michael out. Because that would have just been beautiful poetry. It would have rhymed perfectly with him being one of the first people to really recognize him in 78.
Yep.
As being something not good. But we don't get that. I hope we don't now because Tommy looked pretty fucking dead at the end of Kill.
Did they show him?
I didn't he get stabbed in the face?
I think I got hit in the face with a baseball bat.
I haven't rewatched it yet, so I need to go back and check that out.
He got stabbed in the stomach, and then I think he got hit in the face with a bat. But they didn't show it though. So, I don't like that scene at all, by the way. The soundstage fucking John Wick murder scene.
Yeah, it was a little unorganized, a little too up close into the chaos and like fucking here there.
So the beat was a little when the gang beat the shit out of him. I think that was outside, but then when he got back up, that was filmed inside. And it went around in a stupid circle and looked ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't pay much attention at that point. Like, I was just in awe with everything else. So, still need to give it a couple more rewatches before I even consider tackling a review.
I watched it too many times, so I'm on a break. I'm on a break.
I'm probably just going to wait till I get the fucker on DVD, though.
Oh, we got the extended cut.
Oh, yeah, dude. I can't wait for that.
Johnny Styles always wanted Michael to come back to kill his parents first. Like as a grown up, like whenever Michael's escapes the sanitarium, or like as a kid.
And then the next question I have on that is, are we considering what Marion Chambers had said in Halloween 2, if we're following the whole brother-sister arc? That because at that point the parents died in 65, I think, in a car crash.
Oh yeah.
But if we're ruling that out,
then they could be alive.
I could see this happening, but that really puts us back in the little corner of making it a story about the family, which I don't hate, but it's become like too much of the focal point for the franchise for the better part of 40 years. Like, it's not a bad idea, but I don't know, man.
So we're thinking in our Halloween sequel, you're thinking ignore Laurie Strode doesn't exist anymore. She's the
Like, she
first
does,
movie, and that's
like
it.
she's lugged off to the hospital and just kind of, she's let to recover. Like, 'cause I think it at that point, Michael being sort of animalistic is going to hold a grudge personally on Loomis. So
Yes.
it makes sense that he's only after Loomis going forward.
He's-
But there'd be like, I figure some interesting little some idea where you see Loomis is going one way, and it's going to be kind of like that scene where he's at the corner getting ready to meet Brackett for the first time. And he's like, hold on a minute.
Oh
He's
yeah.
just standing there. Michael fucking comes by. Like, the whole movie
Drive
would be
by.
basically that scene up until about the third act. Of course, we'll
Gotcha.
still get Michael killing bitches and checking back in on Loomis. I'm not sure how the specifics would work for it, but it's
So we're going a different direction. We're leaving Laurie Strode in the hospital. Not that she couldn't come back for later sequels down the line, but this one is not based around her at all whatsoever.
unless we could sneak her into it if, say, fucking Loomis does decide to go to the hospital, be a good doctor, make sure that his friend he rescued is doing okay. Then maybe we can get a Laurie Michael matchup that 70% of people would probably demand in something like that.
He's trying. I think Michael's trying to smash. To be honest, I think he wanted Laurie, and she was like, "I don't like you," and then he just he tried to kill her. You know what I mean?
There were some little hints there. Like, he heard her singing "Wish I Had You All Alone,"
and he said,
like,
"What?"
He heard that and he took that shit to heart. It's like,
just me and you, baby.
Then when he saw that she had friends, it's like, this bitch. He's just marching around the Doyle house, not the Doyle house, fucking the Wallace house.
He had to kill them so that they could be all alone. It makes sense now.
Like, I didn't really realize, though, until my most recent rewatch of the original Halloween, just how much time he really does spend just fucking meandering at the Wallace house. Like, just fucking hanging out and, like, what kind of cookies these bitches got, you know?
He walked outside that house for like an hour.
He spent a ridiculous amount of time there.
Hanging out in the car, in the garage.
Like, fucking the laundry area.
Just walking around. Sorry, Mr. Elrod. I'm just following a girl I really, really like. Johnny Styles says, I want an extended H1, H2 cut with the TV cuts included. They could surprise us with 2 new kills from the couple that was coming by to view the Myers house for sale. Yeah, so that was a good question, though. Like, hey, drop the key off at the Myers house. I have people coming to look at it later. First off, I guess that's how realtors work back then. They just go ahead and leave the key hanging around outside, and anybody can come look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Second, right? Maybe Myers is the one who called to come and look at it, but he got tired of waiting for the key, so he just broke in. Right? He said, "This is my house, bitch. You ain't selling shit."
Like, I just want it back. Like, fucking Michael's probably got 16 cents in his pocket and some lint. I could see him trying to barter with Laurie's dad.
We're asking $7,000. I got 3 pennies and a mask and rope and a couple of knives. The keys. People also need to get those things in this movie that the janitors have. You know, they got all the keys connected to that thing. If Annie and Laurie would have had that, they wouldn't have lost their keys. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's funny because I always think, and I always remember how stupid it is after I think about it. I'm always thinking, oh, Annie didn't need the keys because Michael's in the car now. It's unlocked. She still wouldn't have had the fucking keys. She's not going to just hotwire it, you know?
You don't know that.
Wow, she goes in and gets the keys and now she doesn't need them? That's stupid. Wait, no, she still does need them to start the car.
Oh, damn it. I wasted my time walking in the house for the keys. The door was unlocked. He was doing very well last night.
There's someone around here gave him lessons. Would there be any Smith's Grove action in this?
I'm going to say yes. I think we should have. I think Loomis would definitely go back there because obviously, that was the Halloween 2 TV cut where he goes back there to the sanitarium and shows the room and it says like sister on the door or something. And
yeah, I haven't seen the TV cuts, but I think that it would be number 2 on that one.
It's been a while, but I think
because I think my 4K for the first one has some of the TV scenes, and I did watch those, so I guess I've seen the TV cut. I don't know.
He needs to go back. I think Dr. Loomis should definitely go some Smith's Grove action, but it wouldn't include Myers, obviously. It would just be Dr. Loomis, maybe going through some files, seeing if he missed anything, going and definitely showing how exactly he escaped, because I'm sure everyone was definitely curious how exactly he got out of Smith's Grove.
Right.
But then that might be something that people don't need to see. It just happens.
Yeah, and if we do decide to fucking just throw shit in people's faces and make them really see what they don't necessarily need to see, maybe we could throw some character moral shade on Dr. Wynn. That would make everything that would happen in the Halloween 6 feel a lot more natural and a little less forced.
Dr. Wynn
would be like a black coat hanging in the back of Wynn's office. I don't fucking know.
Oh, come on. His poncho. It's just a poncho, damn it. It's not a freaking cloak. Oh my gosh. They're practicing sex in there. So disgusting.
Yeah, that would be interesting, especially if, like, say that the Halloween sequel is just a setup to kind of fix some shit that's wrong. I don't know. But because I've just realized if it has to make sense for 6 on that, then we would have to acknowledge the whole brother-sister thing. So scrap that. There will be no shade thrown at Dr. Wynn, because
fuck Dr. Wynn.
And because my direction that I would take it would try to stray from that family aspect. Because
but why? Everybody loves it.
Lesser explored avenue. I know, but it's been done to death. It's
I know.
Overtapped.
Please tell me that's what they're gonna do at Halloween Ends. Lori, Michael was actually your brother.
No. Dude,
exactly.
She'll do the fucking she'll do the Darth Vader at the end of fucking Revenge of the Sith, where she just gets down on her knees. No.
Yep, Michael's gonna talk. I can tell you right now. Lori, I am your brother.
Dude, if Michael does talk, he needs to say something of value. Like, if you are going to talk, like,
Johnny said it.
I love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Die!
I love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but the die is fucking stupid.
Brian Williams in French accent. Did Michael kill again? But he wasn't a hologram. That was actually a real guy. He had a lot of special effects done to his face.
Yeah, wasn't like a 12-piece prosthetic?
Yep. That was not a hologram. But he did sound like he had a different kind of accent, though.
Yeah, like, I think they did pretty good with the sound mix on that, though. Like, because it felt like there was a lot of chaos. You're not hearing clearly. You've got the distortion of other elements in the background, so it kind of made sense.
That was one thing I didn't expect, though. I heard the voice and everything, but I didn't think they'd zoom into his face as close as they did. Like that was up in his grill, and I was like, I'd have preferred they didn't do that close.
Yeah, like leaving it just sort of in the distance, a little out of focus would have been the preferred way to go with that. But they got to show off their special effects. It's like we made this guy sit in a chair for however many hours. Let's fucking get our money's worth out of it.
Hawkins, what happened here? Did Michael kill again?
Did he kill again? Dude,
No, I did. I did, sir. Wait, why does this asshole have a... That's not a stab wound, that's a bullet hole.
Did Michael stab him with a bullet?
I don't know, man.
Michael stabbed him with a bullet.
He sounded like he just got here from France, dude. And Michael was outside right behind him, and he was asking where was he and did he kill again. That's actually a good point.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Jesus
That's a really good point. He did say, "Where is he?" And he had to walk right by him to get in the house.
That's like extra Phantom Michael right there.
He wasn't there, and then he was. He's like Nightcrawler. He's like a fucking X-Men. That's a good point.
If he has that ability, then why did he get arrested? If he had that ability, why did he get arrested?
He got his ass beat with a billy club. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about watching Michael get manhandled by the cops.
I liked it. It made him feel like a human. Which these fucking movies are so contradicting, it ain't even funny. One movie he's human, the next movie he's not. Then he's human. No, he's part human. No, he's one or the other.
Now he's just transcending.
Now he's just transcending. He's a fucking... He's like a blimp. He's a fucking blimp.
He's like the wind.
He's like the wind. Oh, we're gonna start singing now?
No, I don't want to sing.
The look in his face.
I don't want to sing live. That is way too much pressure.
Michael's laying close to me. I can't look in his blackest eyes. Yeah. There. Is that better? At least I always wonder if I'm too loud. So thank you, quality content. I appreciate it.
That is very fitting. I just try to not yell too much.
Oh, I got to yell. I turn the mic down and then nobody can hear me, and then I turn it up and then it's too loud. Then Michael got Malcolm X'd.
Oh shit.
Oh, he did. Oh, Wayne Gotke says the lynch mob took Michael down with relative ease, albeit for a few moments, but the firefighters didn't get in one hit on Michael. That is a very good point.
But yeah, I mean, Michael is a geriatric citizen, so maybe the firefighters just wore him out. So by the time he got to the mob, he's winded. Like he probably needed to sit. For all we know, he had a look under the mask like that says that he's having trouble just breathing or whatever.
I mean, he always sounds like it. He got asthma.
But dude, for real, holding your breath in those masks is fucking hard.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! Breathing in the Myers mask,
it sucks. It sucks. I can't have that mask on very long. It's so hot.
And talking in the fucker's even worse too. That's the real reason Michael doesn't talk, guys.
Oh, Tiger Man says
just reverberates.
Michael is the thing. Yeah.
Oh,
they better take a blood sample.
So does that mean that it's not? Hold on. I'm trying to think of a way to make where maybe we could link the thing to Halloween.
Oh,
but in doing that, we need to better connect. Try to find a way to make the Apocalypse trilogy a little more intertwined, and maybe give Halloween a much bleaker ending. So then, only then, does it tie better together, and it's actually the Apocalypse quadrilogy.
Oh, so Michael
just have
was. Oh, okay. So Michael was a 6-year-old boy. Shit. The Thing took over him, and that's why he killed Judith. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't
I
fucking
have
know.
no. I think
No
the
connection.
I think the clown mask being a silver shamrock novelty holds more water than that.
Oh my gosh! So the
And
Silver Shamrock, and then
And
the Silver
I think
Shamrock
that is
mask.
because you've heard that theory that the mask he wore in '63 was supposed to be like a silver shamrock novelty, and that's
Yeah.
why he killed Judith. Like, I don't know that I believe that. Like, I get why someone would have that idea, but I don't fucking buy it.
Brian Williams has never seen a dude get jumped 2 times and win. He did. And let's not forget Tommy holding that tiny bat all movie choked up as much as possible. He was too.
Yeah, I really was excited to see Tommy Doyle return, but I don't know. I liked the way Anthony Michael Hall played the character, but I don't like what the writers did with the character.
Oh, he's like a whiny little bitch.
It's like I felt okay, we're gonna have a good time here when they introduce him, and he's just kind of giving that little I don't even know what to call it, like a little speech that he's giving
At the bar. That's a
Just
bad
talk
speech.
about, like, I thought that was a hell of an introduction or reintroduction.
You liked it?
Or a reintegrated introduction. The wording was a little sloppy. It lacked a lot of the Donald pleasantries, I guess.
I
but
guess.
But no, I felt there was almost a sign of promise there with them trying to introduce Tommy as sort of this not weird but not right in the head kind of guy. You know, kind of a healthy mix between a normal person where Paul Rudd was with Tommy.
Just
if that makes sense.
This Tommy Doyle seemed like he just had a chip on his shoulder, like the whole entire time. That's kind of the vibe I got from him. I don't know. They wouldn't have put Paul Rudd in because it would have confused a lot of people, but
oh yeah.
I don't know. I think Paul Rudd would have killed it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of the problems with Tommy Doyle does come down to writing, though.
Yeah, the dialogue was not very good. Because I tell you one thing that happens in this movie. Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight.
No, wait, it
Evil
didn't.
dies tonight. But yeah, like
maybe
what they need to do. I think if there's some way they could find little voice clippings of Donald Pleasance and doctor it to where he's saying evil dies tonight, then they'll see how ridiculous that sounds. Evil dies tonight, Mr. Bond.
Then people will be all over Evil Dies Tonight's dick. Am I right?
Or maybe.
If Dr. Loomis says it, these people will love it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're probably right. Fucking Halloween fans.
Dr. Loomis said it first, see? They have a clip. It says so right here. That's from 1978. Oh, Tiger Man says franchise dies tonight. I mean, maybe some people did think it died after Halloween Kills. Maybe they just said, fuck it, I'm not watching these anymore.
I feel like when I go, I'm going to have to say that now when Ends comes out. Like at the theater, or if fucking we're still streaming shit next year. Like, I would like to go see it in the theater for Ends and just say, franchise dies tonight. It's good shit, Tiger Man.
It dies tonight for at least a year or two, and then it'll come right back. Hopefully, Halloween 3 reboot of some sort. I hope.
Yeah, dude, that's really what I want to see is them take the anthology angle. Like fucking rework Halloween 3 if they need to, and go from there.
Would you like a reboot, Or a sequel. I don't know how they would do a sequel to Halloween 3 though, because
Yeah.
Conquer
See,
died.
I don't want a sequel to that. I really like leaving that one where it is. And
I agree.
seeing just how Halloween 3 being that it's an isolated story, it just leaves you with that ending. Think about if the original Halloween was left with just that. There was no Halloween 2, no Michael coming out after.
Yeah.
That ending, like, it kind of has that same little whammy gut punch that Halloween 3 has, but of course on a much different capacity. I think the ending of Halloween 3, there's no way we can try to pick up pieces from there. There's no reason why anybody would want to try to do that.
I
Like, just tell a
Yeah, 'cause
whole
I don't know what it would
different story.
be, because obviously he tried to shut down the TV stations. One of them didn't get shut down, so are we just going to pick up on little kids being killed? And because he already blew up the fucking factory where it was all going down, so I don't. There's really no story to tell from there, unless it's like a cult.
Exactly.
Unless there's a cult spread across the United States or whatever, or the world or whatever. But then that's getting into some heavy shit, so I don't think we're gonna do that.
Maybe yeah. Like I
Too
think
heavy.
just do yeah. I'm thinking just stick with little, isolated stories in the area, the surrounding area around Haddonfield and the whole Hardin County. Just kind of get on some of that.
Charlie Bowles
story, please.
grabbed himself a hacksaw.
And maybe get something with the Reverend Sayer.
He got up,
Reverend Sayer needs
he
a
kissed
movie.
his wife and children goodbye, and he proceeded to what? What did he proceed to do, Mister Terror Campbell?
Where are we?
18, 19,
Where are we?
20. He came home.
Oh,
That's
Wayne
what I'm
Gossett
saying,
says.
though.
I think one of the voices you hear in the beginning of Halloween 63 reciting that nursery rhyme is actually that of Michael, and that will turn out to be the only time we hear his voice. Wow.
That's an interesting point. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That's whenever. That'd be kind of tacky though,
Like-
probably at the same time.
Because it sounded like multiple kids' voices. Like I could see that maybe Michael was one of those kids, and maybe there was something about that rhyme. That's what made him snap.
Maybe Michael was a twin. I don't know what that has to do with it, but I just want to throw it out.
Maybe Michael was a twin.
I don't know what the fuck that has to do with it. I just figured it.
The Man in Black. That's the Man
Yes,
in
that's
Black.
his twin
dude.
brother. That's his twin brother. That's Craig.
Oh shit!
That's Craig Myers. He's helping him out
Craig
the whole
Myers.
time.
Hi, I'm
Gosh, I
Craig,
hate
and
Judith.
I like to carry machine guns and kick little dogs. I'm Craig Myers.
Hey, Michael, you know that stupid Judith? She was talking shit about you at school today. Are you serious, man? What'd she say? She said you're a loser, Michael. Oh, I'll show her. That's it, man. Kills her. That's why. She called him a fucking loser. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean that's how the Rob Zombie Judith was. Fucking, she was talking all kinds of shit to Michael.
Oh my gosh,
Really
she treated him like dog shit.
Dude, like,
Hey,
she treats dog shit nicer than that. Fuck.
oh, Elvis.
It's
a rat.
Elvis.
It's a rat, man.
Why are you crying over a fucking rat?
It's a fucking rat, man. It would be cool but lame because his adult voice is what we want to hear. And in the Rob Zombie movie, he did talk. Yeah, he did. He said, die! Because he's so mad. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was even as somebody who likes Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, I was not a fan of the whole die. It was too much, man. Too much.
A shitty ending to a subpar movie for me.
Oh. Well, that was such a subpar statement.
Don't you do that to me.
See that?
Oh man, this is
I feel like that's what Michael should have said when he fucking shot out of the shed there. Don't
What?
you be like that, Loomis. Don't you come at me like this.
don't you do that shit to me, man.
Like you walked down on me. See, he should have had like a fucking
An
Anakin
epilogue, like
Skywalker
a whole
breakdown.
spiel.
Like if you're gonna make him talk as an
whole
adult there.
A whole fucking a chapter book written out. And he has to sit down with Dr. Loomis one-on-one and they'll read it together.
The whole Bond villain monologue.
Over tea.
It's like, I was on the road to recovery. I may have been absent-minded, not saying nothing for 15, 20 years, however the fuck long you want to do this shit with the timelines. Fucking made me switch up to you because you're fucking neglecting me. Da, 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 da. And, you know, it's a big,
I see.
big emotional scene.
So in Rob Zombie's version, technically, it was kind of Dr. Loomis's fault.
Oh,
That he
yeah. I mean, you can totally easily argue that point.
He was the only person Michael had in the world, and he turned his back on him, so now it's time for Michael to fuck some shit up.
And Rob Zombie did skip like a whole 15 years there, so maybe Michael was having good days there. And then fucking the guy from Banjo and Sullivan comes along with his cousin and just really screws shit up in the unrated cut, you know?
Not that stupid scene.
So then we will talk about the transferring then with Chop Top and
Michael.
some other Rob Zombie alumni just walking him down the hallway and he breaks his chains and fucks shit up. That was
So powerful. They should have got the Big Show to be Michael Myers. Shit. Make him even bigger. I'm telling you.
oh
7 foot tall, 500 pounds.
dude, that's too much though.
They can make the Big Show Leatherface, you know? Big and bulky and brute. It's a big motherfucker with a chainsaw, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking the Texas Chainsaw movies are just really aggravating me anymore lately, man. That's the topic for another time.
When's the new one come out?
Yeah, I don't know honestly. Because I think it was supposed to come out last year or sometime this year. I think it's probably sometime next year though.
That's not a good sign, obviously.
Not at all.
It's like every Texas Chainsaw they make though, every one of them is basically what Halloween 2018 was. It's like, yeah, you know what? This is the second Texas Chainsaw now. It's like, are you really fucking doing this again? It's like,
Wait, yeah, they did.
fucking. It's like the hardest decision to make in life is which is your favorite version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
They did it like 3 times.
Next year on Netflix is
Brett.
what Brettman's saying. Brian says 2023 probably. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not holding much faith. For
No. Got to be better than Leatherface, though.
That's not too hard.
No, that's not.
But
It's so up and down. It's not even funny, dude. Like, no consistency in that franchise whatsoever.
dude, it's like the more of those they make, the better the next generation gets. Seriously.
All right. I mean,
The one with I'm really coming around to liking that film the more they make Texas Chainsaw movies. It's like, this is fun.
that's a series I'd like to dive into eventually. Maybe next summer.
know.
That's definitely a summer series.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, they're rough. They're pretty
Like,
rough.
the first two are definitely gonna be good. I mean, good enough. Like,
Yeah.
the first one's just a classic that just really makes you feel all wrong and uncomfortable. The second one's just too much fun. Like, so much
Third
fun
one's
should be
forgettable.
illegal. Dude, the third one is just so boring. It's like, and I guess forgettable is the right word. And I like 4 more than I like 3 because of how uneventful and forgettable I find the third one to be.
Who's
Like, because I remember.
That's Virgo Mortensen, right? I think.
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen in number 3.
And what the fuck's that? Shit. What's the other guy's name? The
Ken
dude.
Foree.
Yes, the dad from Keenan and Kel, and Joe Grizzly. We get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that like Keenan and Kel is almost. It's like I just missed out on that little portion there, so it's like, throw me a
No, that was.
bone.
I forgot. I'm a
Throw me
little older than you, so that's more my
like-
my stuff than yours.
It's like that's definitely
Hey.
Joe Grizzly, bitch.
What's up, J Man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Friday the
It's
13th.
definitely
Yeah,
a-
that'd be great. I don't know when we'll get a Friday the 13th. Not for a long time,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
but that's okay. I can live with that. I can
What?
live with that.
I want another one. It's been a very long time.
It would be nice, but it's really one thing that I'm not gonna particularly sleep over.
No. And
Like now,
Johnny.
however, I do lose.
Come on, Johnny. He has a big saw. I'll tell you that. That thing's extra long.
Yeah. Oh, that saw is fucking beautiful. I will give it that. I do like the look of Leatherface in 3, but overall,
Yeah.
overall, I forget like 60% of the damn movie. Like I remember the little girl stabs the chick with like a chicken bone and says, "Yakety yak, don't talk back." Like
I've only
that's
seen it
that's
once,
like the
so-
scariest thing in that fucking movie.
I've only seen it one time. I know Ken Foree gets like killed like 8 times, but he never dies.
Yeah,
He gets like run over by a
Yeah,
car, doesn't he?
You're asking the wrong guy on that one, Matt.
I think he does. It's been a little bit.
It's like I could have swore he got fucking stuck with the chainsaw, and I always forget that he does in fact come back.
Oh, he does. He's so strong. He's Joe Grizzly, bitch. And that's when
Maybe-
he becomes a truck driver.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like maybe he decides that I don't want to be a weekend survivor no more.
I'll be a truck
I'm gonna
driver.
become a truck driver. Want to see the world? I'm gonna love it. Stops in
In a cracker
Haddonfield.
jack.
Third week on the job. Fucking stops in Haddonfield. Gets
Dead.
fucking killed.
Third week on the fucking job. This this episode didn't go how we thought it was gonna go. Did it?
Not at all.
We didn't
So
talk
it-
anything.
Like I think we established a little bit on the topic that at least it's going to be a more Myers Loomis centric story where it's essentially Myers, I think, trying to inflict his revenge is what this our Halloween 2 would be.
But I thought
I
he
think
doesn't
it's
have
like-
those kind of emotions.
It's not emotion, it's
Rage.
intuition.
The rage that grew
Some sort of-
inside of him.
It's like an animalistic instinct. It's an instinct to just come back at the man who tried to hunt you. Even though you were already hunting people yourself. You don't like being the one getting hunted.
Yes. It's a 6-year-old child in the body of a man in the brain of an animal.
That would explain why Michael is pretty petty sometimes. It's like speed kills. No, it doesn't.
He's
Then
just
him
upset.
taking off, like him taking off, was doing a second stomp. Like, 'cause you know how fucking kids do that when they throw.
I
the
hate it. I
tantrum,
hate
they
it. I
do.
hate it.
Like that's what Michael stopping and then going again was. It was just like, you stupid bitch.
So a temper tantrum.
Exactly.
Jaws 4, Tiger Man.
Yes.
I hear it's bad. I don't remember it very good though. Our boy Lance Guest from Halloween 2's in it, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, and Austin Powers Faja is
Faja.
also in there.
Hello, Faja. Can you hear me?
Oh shit!
What the hell's his name?
Yeah, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Oh, Tiger Man says revenge is animal instinct.
I don't know.
It was in Jaws 4. He swam the whole way down to the Bahamas to kill their ass.
I guess maybe Jaws 4 is like a spiritual sequel to Halloween. Because,
Yes.
after all, Michael Myers is a killer shark with baggy-ass overalls. And then you got Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, who, again, is a killer shark in baggy-ass overalls. So, I don't know. There's a correlation there. Jaws, The Revenge of Michael Myers 4.
No.
Water comes to Haddonfield. I don't know.
We got to come up with a title. What would the title be for Halloween 2? Are you just going to go Halloween 2?
I think we could call it Halloween parentheses again. Like just call it Halloween again. Like if they're not gonna put any real effort into the name, why should we?
We're not either. I'm going Halloween with a question mark. It's like a question. Halloween?
Or maybe like I know the tagline would be, oh, get this. This is original, never been done before.
Here we go.
More of the night he came home.
Okay.
But no, I'm thinking
done.
The night after he came home, honestly, is what I'm thinking the tagline could be.
Oh,
okay. So after he came home.
The night after, the day after he came. Plan
the day
B.
after the day after the night in which he came home.
Plan B.
On Plan B.
Because he came and he was supposed to pull out, but he forgot. And then, that's what Lori's pregnant. Oh, that's the route we're going.
Over that.
He stabbed Lori more than once.
Yeah, maybe this Halloween 2 is going to be more of a rom-com with horror elements.
Rom-com. He stops at the florist before he goes to the hospital.
Fucking accidentally stabs the fucking florist. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
He doesn't mean to. No, that's it. How are we going to pay for these, sir? Then he just tilts his head. And starts stabbing the shit out of her. That's how it is. I'm telling you.
And see, that goes back to whenever he's trying to negotiate with Lori's dad about buying the house back. I have 3 pennies. He lent him the house for a week for 3 pennies.
That's it.
So now he doesn't have those 3 pennies to pay for the flowers for Lori. Stabs the bejesus out of the florist. Maybe artistically he'll just plant some flowers in all the different orifices where he sticks the guy.
Wow. Makes a human bouquet.
Yeah.
Sick. And
Halloween
he didn't break out of Smith's Grove. They kicked him out because he couldn't afford to pay. Right? And then
like, Michael, you're 21, you're no longer a ward of the state. You're an adult and
what?
Your Medicaid is inactive. Shit.
What? My Medicaid is dead? Yes, Michael, it is. Then he wasn't trying to be rude to Loomis and Marion. He just needed a car because he couldn't pay for the taxi to get back to town.
Yeah, and he didn't want the awkward run-in with Dr. Loomis. Like, hey, hi, it's nice to see you here again.
In my underwear.
Nobody wants that.
And he killed the mechanic because he couldn't afford the clothes.
Or this is going into some dark Rob Zombie like territory here. Maybe the mechanic did give him a ride, but then he tried to be a little fresh with Michael.
Oh,
and because maybe he decided, so boy, ass, gas, or grass, And of course, Michael's checking his robe. Doesn't have no money on the robe because there's no pockets.
Cash.
Michael does not like ass play, and he doesn't even know what grass means. He's like, I can cut your yard for you
For free.
and then the guy starts to make an advance. Michael fucking kills him up. You know,
That's how it goes down.
and the mechanic had the 3 pennies the whole time is the real joke of the whole movie. Halloween 3 pennies. I don't know.
Wayne Gawky, could the Man in Black have worked if a face and a name had been given to him? In other words, you tell the fans what he is, but never who he is.
Not until after the fact. Yeah, that's
Would have worked better than the way they did it, I tell you that.
Oh, that
What-
would be interesting, Tiger Man.
What if the Man in Black was the old guy from part 4? Reverend Sayer? Is that where we're going? Is that the old guy?
Maybe, like, yeah, like because maybe Dr. Sayer has like the Jekyll Hyde complex.
This is a fucking weird ass movie we're making.
So it's like not only are we making an alternate Halloween 2 or
This is bad.
multiple alternate copies of Halloween 2, but we're also trying to re-inject life into the anthology, re-change the course of the real 4s, 5s, and 6s that we do have.
Nope.
H2O and fucking H2O and the one thing, you know, the little piece of shit that comes after H2O.
I
those
love
don't
Resurrection. It's so good.
God.
No, wow, this is gonna be the worst movie ever.
If we add too much elements into it,
We just added way too many. Michael Myers
We'll be-
is broke and he kills because he has to survive.
the alternate Halloween 2, we will get Rob Zombie and Dominique Othman-Gerard to direct it.
Yes, fantastic. And a Victorian
Rob
mansion's
Zombie-
gonna be there.
Rob Zombie would be a competent director because he's a competent director.
Yeah,
So maybe we'll have Rob Zombie write it, and then we'll have Othman-Gerard direct it. Yeah.
no one's gonna like that. No one's gonna like that at all.
Dude, imagine, oh god. Like, see, I almost lose sleep over fears of the direction they're gonna take Halloween Ends. Just hearing how
Yeah.
they're not keeping it going on the same night. Like that has me mildly concerned now.
It's gonna be very
So-
interesting.
So I feel like if it was announced that Zombie and Othman-Gerard were doing a Halloween film together, I
Wow.
can only imagine just how stressed out I would be on a day-to-day basis in normal life.
In normal life.
Like it's not just an entertainment issue, it's a real issue. It's like I don't eat no more because these two are doing a movie together. It's just awful. It's like
This-
we can't have that.
No. This this was a fucking interesting ideas thrown out in this episode, my friend.
Yeah, I think we might have to rename this episode too.
Yeah.
Like not what if Halloween edition, but like random Halloween nonsense or something. Halloween pranks. I don't know.
If some crackheads wanted to throw some Halloween ideas, this is what you're gonna get. It wasn't
It's like
educational, I'll tell you that.
but I was entertained by it.
It's like Billy Madison. I have no idea what you just said, and you made everybody in this room dumber for having heard it. That's what we just did, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
But it was nice. It was
Well-
nice to have Filthy back in the game.
Absolutely.
It's been far too long.
It was awesome to come back here, man, and fucking congrats on how the channel's been doing too, man. Fucking saw that your numbers are no longer on what you would call the mediocre side back in the day.
They're still
You're
Still
fucking killing it
mediocre.
over here.
mediocre, my friend. Still mediocre. Just some
Are you-
flaws in the system, my man. That's how you
Yes.
do it. You gotta cheat it.
Yes, I still play within the laws of flaws.
I'm gonna keep
But-
cheating. It feels good to cheat. It's what I do.
Yes.
But it's still fun anyway. I don't care. I just like hanging
Oh,
out with
yeah.
people. Fucking no matter who shows up. If nobody shows up, don't matter to me. Oh, Courtney Reed, my man.
Yo,
Matt Watchy, you sexy beast. Well, thank you, Courtney. You are the man. I appreciate that, dude. I know you're a big supporter of Wham, so that's pretty cool that you even stopped by
fuck
here even
your
for a
name.
second, dude.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
I thought I recognized the name there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that a lot. But
Yeah.
it was a fun, reintroduction to Filthy with Fauci. I'm sure next time we'll have maybe a little more prepared direction we're gonna go with instead of just
Yes.
us shooting crazy ass shit out there to the world. That
Oh,
makes no
yeah.
sense.
It's like,
But
all I want to know is, did you guys think that maybe we made some of the other films look better with some of our ideas? Did we make some of them look lesser? I don't know.
did we just ruin the original? You gotta let us know. You gotta let us
Have we-
know.
Have we redeemed Austin and Gerard? Have we redeemed Rob Zombie? Have we redeemed Rick Rosenthal? I don't know.
Courtney says, well, you'll never raise Resurrection. It's a fantastic film starring one of the best rappers to ever grace the rap game. Busta. You know what I'm saying? The final girl is fantastic. She's so good she can't even scream. She has to have a fucking scream double. How
And they
terrible is that?
recycled that same scream. Like they
I
had a
know.
scream double scream one time, and they fucking loop it throughout the movie.
Like, how bad are you? You can't scream. It ain't that hard.
It's like fucking her piss poor scream was probably not that bad.
No, yeah, that you had to get somebody to overlay your fucking. Yeah, right. Wayne, I went the Halloween bloopers and hijinks reel with Donald Pleasance twirling the revolver and it falling out of his hand and going off on the floor. With the other cast members jumping. I like that. This is for Jen. This is for all of them. It is for all of them.
God.
It is.
Yeah.
They're glad they're dead. They don't have to hear
It's
you.
like she wasn't friends with but two of them.
I know, right?
She was only friends with two of them. It's like, I named off my two friends. I don't remember the other people, but I kind of feel bad as a person that they're dead.
She was friends with Jen, and then what?
Rudy.
What's this? Yeah,
Rudy
Rudy.
the foodie.
I want y'all to sit Indian style, close your eyes, take deep breaths, clear your mind, think happy thoughts, and try your best to tell me something good about Resurrection. I will say some of the lighting looks okay.
Yeah.
The way Michael looks in some of the shots looks okay.
The reconstruction of the house wasn't too bad.
It was a good attempt, way better than Halloween 5.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's like the Halloween 5 house is nice, but it's not a nice Myers house.
No, it'd be good for something else.
Best. That's definitely the best way I can say that.
Todd Thibodeau, what's up, buddy?
Howdy.
Yeah, so I would just say some of the lighting choices were good. And the theme song was okay. Tiger Man says the mirror jump scare was good.
Watch me.
He's like, oh, fucking stabs him in the head.
Yeah, that is pretty vicious though, because I think that was the first time I remember seeing Michael like literally just stab somebody in the dome.
Fucking right.
I did see a lot of these out of sequence though, but that I remember watching that and that death just kind of
stick to American Pie and fucking that other movie, baseball, Rookie of the Year.
Yes. I've not
Courtney
seen Rookie of
Reed.
the Year, but
I do like Resurrection theme. Can't lie. See, there you go.
yeah, I did like
It was
the music
good.
too.
I pretty much like every theme.
Like, I liked aspects of the opening.
Uh,
I feel like if you'd have made the whole movie the opening, maybe it like if you'd have taken the opening and just kind of expanded that into an hour and a half movie, maybe that could have been better. But then you run the risk of it having felt more very much like Halloween 2 again.
yeah.
Which wouldn't have helped Rick Rosenthal in any way, shape, or form. Not that the movie did in any way, shape, or form as it is. I don't know.
God.
Halloween Resurrection. It makes my brain hurt to think about Halloween Resurrection, to be honest with you.
It was a cash grab, but it didn't work because it didn't make any money. It just doesn't fucking work.
Not at all.
But we don't want to talk about Resurrection. The only person who wants to talk about that is Chad, and me and him already did that, and he fucking loves it so much. And I respect his choice, but I disagree. But it's okay.
Halloween Resurrection is. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to think about it anymore.
We're not going to think about it.
It makes my face hurt.
It does.
Not just my brain, but like my whole face.
The whole face.
Like I try to maintain a straight face, but I want to frown and cry, and holding that back is painful.
It is. It is. But we want to know what you thought of our stupid ass ideas. So if you're watching this after the fact, let us know. Did we make anything better for you? Did we make Michael seem like a cheap ass hobo? We got to know. Who got his health care stripped away, you know what I mean, and can't afford flowers for Lori. We got to know. We need to know what you think about that. It makes no fucking sense, but what did you expect? What did you expect? Not anything. But that was fun.
Absolutely, man.
And I appreciate you coming back on.
Dude, I appreciate the invite back on, man.
Of course. It's been a while. Someone said his house heals him. Oh God. I'm gonna say no because I mean he was jacked up in the street that was far away from his house, and then he just magically popped back up. So I don't think.
Yeah, I think it was the mask kind of heals him though, because I forget who was talking about it. I think it was Barry was talking about it, saying something about when you take the mask off him, he's back to that more human state.
Yeah.
But once you get that mask on him, he's more of a force, a lot less vulnerable to pain and brutality and shit like that being inflicted on him. But I think it was Barry at Wolfman's Got Nards was saying that, if I remember correctly.
I would say the mask over the house. I just don't know where they're going to take this house thing, since now he likes to stand and look out the window all the time. So,
I mean, fucking him staring out the window, I think, is a better sort of a giving anything to a backstory than, oh, he likes to kill animals and had a stripper mom and a verbally abusive sister. Stare out the window all you want, little Michael. Stare out the window all you want. When your alternative is the backstory Rob Zombie gave you.
Yeah, but he had a good life in the original, so I don't really know.
That's what makes it more terrifying. It's like this happy little boy just becomes an angry little boy one night.
His Courtney says his kills in 2018 in the bathroom with the mask off wasn't superhuman. Got a point there. Yeah, that was just pretty much just him bashing his head against the wall. I mean, anybody could do that. I mean, he did take a shot to the face with a crowbar, though. I don't think I'm taking a shot to the face with a crowbar.
Added to that too, like you got to think about how frantic he was back when he was played by the absolutely terrific Tony Moran. We all
good
love
dude.
That guy. Fucking
Number one Myers, baby. Number one.
You know, when Jamie Lee takes the mask off and Tony Moran's like fucking in a hurry to get it back on.
That's a good point.
Like he gets it on just in time before Loomis fucking pops him one. So
that's a good point. And whenever he's getting beat up by whenever Lindsay's trying to take his mask off by the car. That stops him immediately, and he has to fidge with it to get it back on. So definitely the mask is definitely, I think, what keeps him going.
So maybe the Goosebumps story, The Haunted Mask,
Yes.
is in the same universe as Halloween.
Yep. He got it from that same shop.
It's got like that same little affect to it.
It freaking attaches to his face, and then it turns him into the monster. Nice. Nice. Courtney says, I take it back. Dude in the garage with the extended jaw was a superhuman effect. True.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
mean,
Hey.
maybe the guy was doing lines off of the counter, and Michael just saw his opportunity and just fucking like just stomped the fucking back of his head in from there.
Hey, it happened in American History X. And Edward Norton didn't have no superpowers, so it can happen.
His only superpower is the only superpower Edward Norton has is being Edward Norton.
He's the Hulk, or was the Hulk. For a split second. Damn it, Dan, you ruined everything.
It's what I do.
We do what we can. But
We are destructive forces of. Yeah, I think so for the most part. I'm pretty much out of ideas for.
That wraps up our crazy shenanigans.
Yes.
But it was fun. I appreciate it. We had a good time. Definitely thanks to everybody who came and hung out with us for a little bit. We appreciate it as always. And I'm sure we will definitely see them. Oh, hell no, Courtney. We ain't going through all these ideas again. There was way too many.
If you tap the side of the screen right there around Matt's face, like if you tap that like 50 times, maybe you'll get some of the recap there. The little red bar that if you're watching this in real time, the little red bar should just be like
slide that over and you'll hear all the stupid.
Yeah.
You'll hear all the stupid ideas we just came up with. But we need to know if anybody, like I said, if anybody watches it after the fact, let us know how stupid we really were, because we would love to hear it. So
yes.
That's all I got for tonight.
Did you have fun? I hope you did, guys.
We hope you did.
You guys had fun at least.
So definitely hit that like button for us. Go over to Filthy Dan if you haven't already. Subscribe to his awesome channel, because he's probably the smartest YouTuber I know. So go check him out too. And we'll hopefully see you in our next video, which will be, I don't know. But one of these days, we'll have another one.
We'll find it.
We'll find it.
Find it.
So have a good night, everybody.